Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. And thank you for joining me for the third mindfulness that I'm going to do with you. Usually I can do this with the staff and students at Coleg Cigar and Coleg Ceredigion in person, but live streaming on Google Meet is kind of a practical way of doing it now. So welcome. First of all, some small little pointers. If you could make sure that your phone is set to silent or is placed away or is set off, that would be perfect. Find yourself a space where you're not going to be disturbed by animals, pets, children, unless of course you're doing it with your children, which some of you might well be. Big shout out to Emily and her son Evan, who are in Pembrokeshire right now at home doing this with us. So welcome. Thank you for coming. So today's session this morning is around 15 minutes long, and we're going to be doing a couple of different breathing techniques aimed really at slowing the breath down, relaxing and calming. I'm then going to take you on a quick body scan from the back of the body round to the front of the body. And then we're going to do a little short reverse count. So first of all, a warm up. If anything hurts, if you've got any damage, any aches, breaks, pain, anything like that, the simple rule is simply to ease off or stop. You can do this from seated for now. There'll be a chance to lie down later. But if you're seated, you can have your back into the chair, your bottom back into the chair, or you can kind of perch on the chair on your sitting bones. Make sure your feet are underneath your knees, that your shoulders are nice and relaxed and down in the back, that your chin is down, and almost imagine like a thread at the back of your head. So a little bit of a warm up. First of all, if you could roll your shoulders forward a few times, just enjoying the movement, seeing if you feel any aches or pains, and then roll them gently backwards a few times as well. Minor crunching, they always crunch. And then taking your shoulders, take care of any neck issues or shoulder damage you might have. Gently squeeze them up to the ears. Have your hands so they dangle, and then relax and release. And then again, we're going to do that again. Gently squeeze the shoulders up, arms hanging, and relax and release. And again, one backwards and one forwards. Now, if you can look up to a 45-degree point, no higher than that, and then look down, and then gently tip your chin, take your face and your eyes over to your left shoulder, trying not to push or overstretch. Take it back to the center, and again round to the right hand side. See if you feel any aches or pains there. And then gently, taking care not to overstretch the opposite side, tip your left ear down to your left shoulder. Mine is creaking and cracking. And then upright, and then taking care not to overstretch this side down to the other one. And just enjoy that feeling. Place your hands together over your heart center. Shoulders down, always keep your shoulders down, and then gently pressing and pushing your hands over to the left hand side, taking it back to the center and over to the right hand side. And then rubbing your hands together to get a little bit of heat, placing them on the belly area and starting to tune in to the breath and seeing what you find there. Breathing in through your nostrils and out through your nostrils, and watching and feeling the movement that happens here in your tummy area. Now, the first type of breathing that we're going to do is called 3-part breath. So I'd like you to take your left hand, place it on your belly area, your stomach area, take your right hand and keeping that shoulder down, place it on your rib cage at the side. So you should just be able to feel your waist area, and perhaps you've got your fingers around the back and you're feeling your ribs. And what I'd like you now to do is gently close your eyes and breathing in through your nostrils and out through your nostrils. And feeling that rise of the tummy and feeling that expansion of the rib cage. And then as you breathe out, feeling the lowering of your rib cage and the lowering of your tummy area. And you start to tune into these movements. And again, breathing in and feeling that movement. And now I'd like you to leave your right hand where it is on the rib cage, but move your left hand up to where your chest is You may have your fingers up to where your clavicles are, or your lower throat area. And then when you breathe in, you feel the rise of the tummy, the expansion of your rib cage, and you feel the movement up and out of your upper chest. And then as you breathe down, you'll feel the sinking of your chest, the sinking of your rib cage, and the lowering of your belly. And take a couple more breaths at this place. Take your time over your breath. There's no need to race it or rush it. And once more. Now, what that breath actually does, the 3-part breath, it actually allows you to key in to where the breath starts. It begins here, pelvic floor, your belly, your stomach area. And then it moves up into the rib cage, expanding, and then to your chest area. Now, when we're stressed and tired, a little bit depleted, we tend to breathe from our chest areas, and we tend to kind of not breathe from our belly areas. So we need to take our focus back into our belly areas, slowing and calming the breath. The next type of breath I'd like you to do is, again, closing your eyes, breathing in through the nostrils, and then breathing out through the mouth, and imagining you're breathing out through a straw. And you'll probably make a little bit of a hissing or a whistling or a kind of air noise. I'm breathing in through the nostrils and breathing out through your straw. Now, your straw can be kind of a larger straw, or it can be quite a thin straw. And you might find that during this breathing, you really slow your out breath, your exhale down. So this might take quite a long time to do a breath like this. So breathing in. And not forcing, pressing, or pushing the breath, just simply noticing how it feels. And once more, breathing in and out through your straw. This is a really good breath to do if you're feeling a bit tired, a little bit stressed, or if you become aware that you're breathing from your chest. It kind of starts to cool you down and slow you down as well. So what I'd like you now to do is popping your hands on your belly area, closing your eyes, breathing in through your nostrils and out through your nostrils, and noticing how the breath feels now compared to at the start of your practice. Is it calmer? Is it longer? Is it smoother? Is it warmer? Perhaps it's cooler. See what you find. Notice. Acknowledge. We're going to do a quick check-in with your body and how you're feeling, seeing if you notice any areas of tension or tiredness. So you can do this from sitting down, you can continue, or if you prefer to, you can now lie down in Shavasana, which is with your legs out, a little space in between your legs, your arms at the sides of your body, but a space between your arms and your body, shoulders down, chin down, and imagining a thread at the back of your head. You can pop a blanket over you if you're lying down. And what I'd like you to do is gently close your eyes, tuning into your breath, and beginning at the top of the head and moving down, breathing normally as normal, not pressing or pushing. Run over the back of your head, the back of your neck, the backs of your shoulders, your upper back, your mid back, your lower back, your hips, bottom, the backs of your thighs, the backs of your knees, your calves, the backs of the ankles, soles of the feet, up to the toes, big toe, little toes, front of your ankles, your shins, your knees, fronts of your thighs, your pelvic area, your stomach, your chest areas, your clavicles, fronts of your shoulders, your throat, under your chin, your nose, your eyes, your forehead. Smooth your forehead, the top of your head. And now, keeping your eyes closed, I'd like you to think of the number 5 as you breathe in and as you breathe out through your nostrils. Count 5 as you breathe in silently to yourself and 5 as you breathe out silently to yourself. And begin at the top of your head. And then when you move down to 4, work down to your chest area, 3, your belly area, and so on down to 0. If you should reach 0, you can go back up to 5. So we begin at the number 5. And take your time. Sinking. Make that the last number that you count. Keep your eyes closed. I need to gently awaken you, bring you back to full speed, but you can take your time. I'd like you now to take a breath in through your nostrils and exhale out through your mouth fully and completely. And again, a more energized breath in through your nostrils and out through your mouth, exhaling fully and completely. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Start to become aware of the contact of your body with the floor or the chair. Start to become aware of the sounds inside the room or outside the room. Gently opening your eyes, gently rolling those shoulders forward, rolling those shoulders back, perhaps moving your knees a little bit, moving your arms, taking your right hand over to your left shoulder, giving yourself a squeeze, and then whichever arm is on top, changing it around so that it's on the bottom. And know that you can always access this state whenever you should need it, simply by keying into your breath. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you've liked the live stream, if you could pop a little comment under our Staff Life post, or if you've accessed it on the Education Close Your Classroom, a little comment would be great. I've recorded this, so I'll be sharing it later on as well. And yeah, have a perfect day, have a great day, and hope to see you on Thursday. Okay, bye.